Yahoo! Yippee! Boo! Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome back from the ad break. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? It's been so long. It's been like 24 hours or something. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Let's see who we got here. Who we got today for office hours? Who's coming into the office today? Let's see. Saribot, The Rock. That's right. Sotenbori, hello. You got your sticker. You got your sticker. Hey, Poland, you're not first, but that's okay. That's okay. You're first in the soul. Fugubi, hello. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing today? I just got back from work and I had a salad. So it was a little, not oily, but sometimes my throat gets all phlegmy after like a good meal. I guess like a meal with a little bit of oil in it. So I do feel like a little something every time I like clear my throat. Give me a second. Give me a second. Actually, you know what? I will get some water. I will drink some water. Hydrate. Don't hydrate. I do not wish to be first. I wish to be here. Best said. Get very well said, Satanvori. Very well said. I think I saw you over at Big Ham's chat. I was just in her. I was lurking for a bit, and then I chatted a teensy bit, and then now I'm here. Now I'm here. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I kind of wanted to keep today chill because you know it's after an office day. I don't know if I will keep on doing Tuesday night streams because, yeah, like coming back from the office. It's pretty tiring, but I don't know. Part of me is also like, oh man, I wanna yap with the Bubing Cubs. I wanna yap with y'all, but I'm still deciding because like I don't know. I've just had this conundrum of like I want to stream more, but I just don't have days where I can do so because like Monday I'm usually free. Tuesday, Wednesdays are my office days, and when I come back from work, I'm usually pretty tired. And then Thursday is Digimon TCG day, same with Saturday afternoons. So that just leaves like Friday and Sunday. But I've always wanted like Sunday at least to be my rest day. So I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. I'm still thonking on it. Beeplebees, hello. I see you dancing there. I see you. What is that? Kaiju fluff. Wiggle. Let's get to class, shall we? Let's get to class. I think I set up my tracking. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, it's me, Bubinka Bear, your local Sun Bear art history teacher and educational streamer. And look, I made some drawings. I made some wiggly art, some wiggly paint. Can you guess what it is? It has to do with the topic for today. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to chat for a little bit. Because it came out, oh sorry, I don't know if you heard me burp, but it came out of one, me trying to find my bearings. Get it? Trying to find my bearings with, you got your sticker, Beeplebees, you got your sticker. Yeah, like I still feel like I'm still finding my bearings when it comes to being back from a hiatus. In many ways, I feel like I've forgotten how to stream, even though I just did so yesterday. But part of it is like I was making my schedule basically. I was making my schedule for the next. I usually like to plan my stream schedule like a couple weeks ahead of time. And as I was like, right, I'm starting a 13-hour 3D print. Yo, nice! I didn't realize you had a 3D printing machine. That's pretty cool. What, if you don't mind me asking, and if you do mind, you don't have to answer. But what you printing? What you printing? That sounds cool. Blue's Clues was here! Exactly. Blue Skidoo, we can't do- Wait, I think I could do something with my model. Wait. Blue Skidoo, we can't do- Oh wait, I have to like get small and like get in there, right? Blue Skidoo, we can't do! So yeah, I'm in the painting. I blue skidooed into the painting. Into my wiggly paint. Light Fury toy for niece. Nice! Dude, when I around last Christmas time, a cousin of mine also made a handful of like 3D printed knickknacks, like little trinkets, little fidget toys for his cousins, which included me, and our nieces and. No, yeah, actually, because I was like, oh, we only have nieces. No, wait, we just had an addition in the family, a couple years back. So we officially have a niece, 2 nieces and a nephew. Though I don't know if it counts because, okay, this is one of those like, family relationship thingies that like, we call each other cousin and nieces and nephews and stuff, but that's only because of our relative age. If you think about how we're actually related, we were actually like cousins once removed or something like that. I could draw it out. But first of all, hello alpaca. Hello. Yo, good job with Casper's project. His birthday project. It was so heartwarming to see his reactions to all of the birthday stuff. It was so cute. We printed her a Night Fury and she immediately asked for a duplicate to give to her friend, and then 2 times Light Fury to go along with them. Oh, nice, nice. I actually don't know what Night and Light Fury refers to. I'm down to look it up though. Give me a second. Night Fury. Oh, how to Train Your Dragon. You know, I never watched that before. That actually is one of the things I want to talk about today, which is like educational / like kids content, right? Stuff that kids can watch without getting brain rotted, so to speak. Your random pixel art was so cute. Thank you, alpaca. Thank you. I worked on it so long ago that like a part of me felt like, oh, I didn't contribute much to this project. It was everyone else. It was like Dreamy. It was like was it Purple Lion did a whole bunch of pixel art. Big Ham did a bunch of art. And I don't know, I felt like relatively small in my role, but when I look at the amount of like pixel models I made, I was like, dang, I actually did do a lot. I even made like a template for all the other pixel artists to use. So, but it was so long ago because I don't know if Dreamy has talked about this yet, but she started way ahead, like way in advance. Like this has been a passion project for the past couple months. So she did amazing. The whole team did amazing, and I'm really glad that Casper liked it. But yeah, same goes with the Kudo board. And just like everything that had to do with like Casper's birthday, it all came out really good. So I'm proud of everyone. I'm proud of the operatives. I'm not the best operative. I only pop in here and there. You know, I'm not able to catch a lot of his streams, but every time I do, it's always a fun time, right? Full hello. High five. Pod hoof. Toothless Dragons. I haven't seen it either. Ah, I hear it's good though. I hear it's good. Okay, so before I get too ahead of myself, I want to explain. Let me blue skidoo back out of the artwork if I can get my model real quick. Blue skidoo, we can too. I feel like I should have a redeem that's like blue skidoo into like my projector sheet over here. Which, by the way, you don't have to activate it right away, but there is a new redeem. But I feel like it'd be funnier if you activated it like when it's appropriate, if you know what I mean. If you find the new redeem, activate it when it's appropriate. Don't just jump on the chance to do it, am I right? But let me show you guys what I mean. So me and my cousin, I'm gonna illustrate the extended Binka family tree here. While leaving out just enough that you don't dox me by knowing I have like 18,000 cousins. First cousins. Okay. I'm sorry, we obliterated the Blues Clues, but so hey, what the heck? No. Why? No. No. Stop laughing. Is that why you did like a chain reaction? You freaking comboed me. Bika killed Blue? There's so many things happening right now. Freaking Folk just comboed me. This is what it feels like when someone like does a sick combo like in Digimon TCG. And I'm just like, what the heck? Folk went right into the throw multiple things at Binka redeem and then straight into the point and laugh. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Very first time I participated in a project like that. Lots of late night working on art with my friends and proofreading. Aww. So Big Ham was just talking about it on her stream, but all of that stuff, for not just for Alpaca, but for anyone that works in any kind of VTuber project, you know, like any kind of birthday project, stuff like that, that's experience that you could put in a resume. Just saying. Like if you were in a project, if you helped out with a project, you could put that as, you know, you helped manage a project. All I'm saying. I will forever be you know, a proponent, if that's the right word for that, of like, yeah, use your passion as like experience, right? Let's see. How do you begin? Hello, Matthew. Hello. He gave me the confidence to put myself more out there. Oh, I love that, Alpaca. I love that. Mass bomb. Bigga kill blue. No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Acacia, hello. You got your sticker. You mentioning the TCG made me want to play it. I need Alicia now. I don't want to get it on the computer. Yeah. I know the closed beta just ended, right? And not that I got the opportunity to play it anyway, but okay, I just wanted to show you guys this little like family tree thing going on. So here's me, Binka, and then wait, how do I do this? I could have just used the undo. So I have my parents. This is Mama and Papa Binka, or Papa Bear. And then this is Grandma Bear. I have an Auntie Bear. And an Uncle Bear. Auntie Bear has Cousin Bear. This is the one that did the 3D, like he has a 3D printing machine. I think. Like, I assume. Because he gave all of us, like, gifts on Christmas of, like, 3D printed stuff. Uncle Bear has a cousin. Or, sorry, Uncle Bear has a daughter. This is other Cousin Bear. So these are my two cousins, right? I actually have, like, a whole bunch of cousins. But the ones relevant to what I'm saying right now. I got two cousins. This cousin, she's the first one in our generation to have a kid. She actually has 3 kids now. So let's call them niece plus niece plus nephew. So I call them, so what is the relationship between me and my cousin to these two? Because we just refer to them as our niece and nephew. Nieces and nephew, right? But technically, they are our cousins once removed, right? Or something like that. There's like the whole like cousin once removed, twice removed, second. I know what a second cousin is because my parents' cousins are still really close with the family, so you know I'm friends with, you know, we see the second cousins at the family functions, right? But we refer to them as our nieces and nephews, but technically they're our cousins. But it's just weird when you're referring to babies as as your cousin, right? Let's see, holding your hands. I didn't get in either. Man, it's okay. Soon, maybe soon we'll have Digimon Elysian. Maybe by, hopefully, Copium. I'm huffing the Copium. Maybe by early next year. Who knows? Bear lineage time. Yeah, there's actually some crazier examples because my mom's side is actually pretty tame when it comes to like the lineage. Let me show you the Papinka side. So here's me. And then we already went through like my mom's side, so we won't talk about the mom's side, but my dad's side is kind of crazy because he is one of how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's one of, I actually don't know the official number. I think he's like one of 14 or 15. He has a lot. Okay, granted, some of them are half siblings, but he is like one of 14 siblings. And the thing is, like, he's actually the youngest. I actually had like another aunt who was younger than him, but she has unfortunately passed away. So now he's like the youngest living out of the siblings. A bunch of his older siblings also passed away, unfortunately. But the age difference between him and his like his sister that's his like full sister is 20 years. So here's another aunt. So separating my aunt and my dad, they're 20 years like apart from each other. They have a 20-year difference between them, which like me and my sister have like an 18-year difference between us, but We only have a couple siblings between us. He has like all this. So because of that, a consequence of that is that when my aunt had kids, they're technically my cousins, right? But they're all 20 years older than me. So I grew up thinking of them as my aunts and uncles, but they're actually my like direct cousins. But then they had kids and they were my age. So they're technically my like nieces and nephews. But the thing is, we all grew up like with each other because we were all around the same age. So like I think of them more as my cousins than as my like nieces and nephews. So yeah, that's where it gets a little bit more confusing. And what's funny is like I have a younger sibling, so you know, let's say that me and this niece, who I refer to as my cousin, we're about the same age, right? So like right now I'm 34, she's like 33. When we were much younger, it was a little complicated because my sister, like I said, is 18 years younger than me. So when my mom was pregnant with my little sister, my cousin niece over here was like, oh, I have an aunt. Technically, she's my aunt. My aunt hasn't been born yet. My aunt is still in the womb. So yeah, it gets complicated when the age difference is that extreme, right? Let's see, copium too soon? Kind of wondering what this program called. It looks fun. Oh, this is Wiggly Paint. I'll link it to you right now. I'll put it in the chat. There you go. I heard people say it'll come out in October, which if it's true, October's gonna be stacked. I don't know if it would come out in October because it would be really cool if it did. Because you're right, it would be stacked with Digimon stuff. There would be Digimon Beat Break, Digimon Time Stranger, and Digimon Elysian all in 1 month. But I feel like those would all conflict with each other. Well, you know what? An anime and a game wouldn't conflict with each other that much, right? But an anime and 2 games, I feel like would conflict for attention. So I don't know if they would release it that soon. And in my opinion, I feel like out of everything I've seen out of Elysian, there's still some things they need to fix. Just out of some things I've seen on like my Digimon TCG discords, there are some things that they would still need to fix before they release it. So I would prefer if they like I would like it ASAP, but at the same time I want it to be nice and polished when it releases. So hopefully it gains a little bit more traction and you know more people get into the TCG. That'd be cool, right? That'd be cool. And not popular enough that it has a scalping problem, unlike other TCGs, right? But you know. Let's see. Good lord, I thought I had a lot of siblings. Yeah, that's how it be with the Filipino families. Not all of them, of course, but my particular Filipino family. Oh, give me a second. Okay, sorry. I think Beans' mom just came back home, so I was like, oh, we gotta say hi. We gotta say hi. I get it, my family's huge too. Yeah, dude, the family functions, no lie, they do get upwards into like 100 people. And luckily I do have a cousin, or I guess rather his mom, my aunt. I have an aunt that's pretty well off, so she has a nice house, and that's where all the family parties are. It's 2 stories, two floors. That's enough for our like 100 people parties, especially during Christmas, man. The word Elysium. I have more cousins than there are stars in the skies. The game looks pretty rough. It still needs time. Yeah, I think it needs a little bit more time to cook. Like the cutscenes when like characters are talking to each other, they're a little too stiff. And I'm not expecting like 3D models or live 2D animated models or anything, but even just like visual novel style where like their model changes according to their, you know, emotions. Cause it's so weird when it's like a you know, a shocking scene or like a character that's obviously angry and they're just default face. Or they're wait, let me see if I can do this. It's like they're so mad, but then they're like, oh, it's not happening now. I was hoping there you go. Babin Cubs, look, I'm so mad. I'm so angry. That's how it felt. That's how it felt with some of the cutscenes in Digimon Elysian. Another thing that I noticed from screenshots is that you can only have up to like 10 tamers and 10 Digimon on the board or something like that. Which, like, depending on what deck you play, you're not gonna need more than 10 bodies on a board at a time. But for like your whatchamacallit, your like swarm decks, you're gonna need that, right? And it's like, if you play the Digimon TCG tutorial app, they stack duplicate tamers and stuff. So it's like, why can't they do that on Elysian, you know? So I do think that it still needs some time to cook, but I'm hoping that when it releases, which is still hopefully soon, it'll be golden! Experience Requiem. Thank you. I'll try to draw with this later. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. By the way, I forgot to say, Fugubi, I saw that you posted in Creative Cubs. You posted some new little guys. I didn't get a good look because I think I was at the office today. I saw it being posted, but then I had an email to answer to. But I'll take a better look after the stream. I love when you show off the little guys that you're drawing. I love it. Me and my friends are gonna get together every week to watch Beat Break. You're so hyped. Let's go. Digimon with the weird brag of my TCG is unpopular enough that you can actually find the cards to buy. Right? Like, I'm wondering what other card games don't have the extreme scalping problem that, like, you know, I know Pokemon has, like, a scalping problem. I don't know if One Piece has that problem. Does MTG have that problem? I'm actually not sure. But, I guess Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember seeing a video that was something like everything wrong with every single card game, but I kind of threw that video out the window because it said like the worst thing about Digimon's TCG was the memory system, and it's like, bro, that's like the best thing about Digimon. It's such a unique mechanic, right? By the way, what are your thoughts on the new Beat Break trailer? I don't know if I asked, but I love the look so far. Yeah, so that happened while I was doing my work event, right? I remember it dropping as soon as I was like done with the work event and just being like, wow, wow. I'm pretty hyped. I love the new Digimon designs, like the, what is it, Kairapmon? The little bat, it's so cute. And then what else? There's the puppet one that is oh, Prismimon, something like that. It looks like a red panda, like a little raccoon guy, right? I think that one's really cute too. And Murasamemon. I like that it's very Leomon looking. I remember I was like chatting with my like TCG local buddies about it, and they were like, "Oh, I didn't know it was a champion. I thought it was just like Renamon, where it's just a big rookie." But turns out, according to like the bio, I think it is actually a champion, and its rookie form is like Cougarmon or something like that. Digimon TCG seems like a bad game to turn into a mobile game, considering how crowded the board gets. But I'll reserve judgment for the final game. Exactly. Yeah, it does. Lorcana, yeah, you're right, April, and you're right. Lorcana, I feel, because I don't know too many people that play it, but I do see it in like the in the card store that I go to. They do have Lorcana games, and it's usually like younger folk. It's like a mix of like older and younger folk that play it, but it doesn't seem like it has too much of a scalping problem so far. WOTC straight up throttle supply of their products to retail. Oh, Wizards of the Coast. I was like, what's WOTC? Yeah, Wizards of the Coast. Dang. They went after the memory system, bro. The entire Gallon deck is right there. I think to be fair, I think it's a rather old video. You know what it is? It wasn't that old of an it wasn't that old of a video. But when they made the video, they admitted that they only played, I think, the first couple like starter decks and boosters of Digimon, and that was their main like takeaway of like, oh, the bad thing about it is the memory system. And I'm like, but that's one of the most like charming and unique parts of the TCG. I feel like there are like other things that you can go after when it comes to like the worst parts of the TCG, right? Pokemon has the worst scalping problem out of all of them by far. MTG, you'll mostly just see it with collector stuff and high power cards that they haven't gotten around to banning yet. Oh man. The memory is what makes it unique and fun, even when the aces introduced and it made it balanced. Yeah! Dude, the aces, Ace cards are kind of fun, but I'm only now realizing why I shouldn't have ace cards in certain decks. I've been owned so many times by my own ace cards. like it'll get deleted the turn it's played, and I'll be like, oh, there goes all my memory. And people treat MTG products like investment stuff. So just like with Pokemon in a way. Yeah, Pristimon, Murasamimon is an ultimate? Wait, really? That's kind of nuts. When Lorcana first came out, it had a scalper problem. Oh, I didn't know that. But I heard the company ramped up the supply. Oh, okay. Just print more money. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's bad enough that MTG sets succeed or fail based off whether a set has stuff worth scalping. Is that what happened with... Wait, let me blow up the the family tree here. Yeah, like, is that what... For the people who play MTG, how was the Final Fantasy set, right? Like, were the scalpers after that one? Because it's a very, very popular IP. I would kind of expect that, Speaking of high power cards, they're going to get banned. I hear Vivi is tearing ish up right now. My boy's all grown up. It's funny because Digimon's also gonna get a restricted ban list soon, or like an updated restricted ban list soon, and people are theorizing. They're theory crafting on what's gonna get like restricted. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Gravity Rush. Like, for all the people that are here with the Digimon TCG stuff, like everyone and their mothers is like, predicting like Gravity Rush is gonna be restricted. I think down to 1, just like what is it, Blinding Ray and stuff. Which, as someone who enjoys the Megidramon deck but doesn't really like play it that much, I could see that. I could see that. She killed her family tree. No, my Batamon deck is gonna be so insane once they introduce a Batamon core ace one day. That would be so much. That'd be too much. Yeah, Wizards of the Coast isn't gonna do anything about Vivi until earliest November. Is that how long it takes to like make a restricted or ban list? Is it because they're trying to see who's like placing high up in like the tournaments and stuff? They're trying to get their research first. Yeah, they take their time. I guess that's fair, right? Like they don't want to just go off of like, just like the first couple of tournaments. I'm gonna try and draw something from memory. You're just gonna have to bear with me on this. Since we were on the topic of like childhood stuff, or rather that's the topic I wanted to go into. Oh, this did not turn out the way I wanted it. Okay, give me a second. Options. Can I make this? How do I make this red? Okay, I think I need coolers.co. I need red. Apply. Back. Bigger marker. The topic I wanted to talk about for today was, I want you guys to recommend me some like childhood educational, doesn't have to be childhood, but just like educational content, whether that's video games or shows, for a specific reason. Elmo! Let's see, let me catch up on chat. 90% of the cards in the Galamon deck are way too broken, but I don't know if they will get restricted. Definitely the Megidramon deck is, like, that's for sure gonna get restricted somehow. Not just Gravity Crush, but they're also... I think I heard through the grapevine they're gonna try and get Gilmon Rush or Growlmon X, one of the two. They have done emergency bans before. Oh, interesting. Is that Elmo? Helmo? Magmo? You guys got it. You guys got it. It's Elmo. Cooler spotted. Magmo's World. Number of entries. You can play it on various Various abandonware sites. Number munchers. Is that like, what is it? Oh no, why am I forgetting? The math game. Give me a second. Math Blaster. Can you play Math Blaster still? Ooh, this one looks so retro. There was green eggs and ham point and click that you played in preschool. I remember it vividly. Ooh. Green eggs and ham, Sam I am. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Multiples of 2? Oh, MS-DOS. I don't know how to MS-DOS this. Oh, it's so loud. It's so loud. Give me a second. Play number munchers. Do you want instructions? Yes. Number muncher. Munchinkus digitus. Regis Troglus normalis. Troglus timidus. Troglus smarticus. Troglus assistus. Troglus laboris. To call timeout and freeze the game, press enter key. Press it again to resume play. Safe zones. Game squares with small boxes in each corner are safe zones. Munchers may not enter them, but Troggles may not. Is this like a Math Blaster type game? Use the arrow keys to move Muncher. You can also use IJK. Wait. IJK. MAZ? MAZ. Oh, was this built for like a French keyboard? Joystick. I don't have a joystick. Oh no. Use spacebar to eat the number. You may want to quit in the middle of the game. If so, pressing escape key will end the game. You may turn the sound on or off by holding down the Alt key and the letter S. Where's the any key? If your computer has ad-lib sound, to turn on the music off and on, hold the Alt key and press the letter M. Multiples. Oh, okay. Alt S. Ah, multiples of 5. Okay. The little animation when it like munches something. Troggle! Oh no! Get away from me! I'm so good at this game. I am what one might call a genius. Multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. You guys remember that song I showed you? Troggle! I'm too fast. I'm too fast for him. He never saw what hit him. I'm just so fast. Multiples of 2? Easy. I'm sorry, I'm probably missing all your messages, but it's for a good cause. I'm learning math. No! Oh my god! Scary! What the heck? What is this? What is this? What? Oh, that was just like a little screen. Okay. Multiples of 5? Easy. Alright, Babing Cubs, how are you guys doing on this? Can you beat my high score? Oh my goodness, there's 2 of them now. But I'm just so fast. I'm just so fast. Okay, last one. I'm just so fast. I'm Speed Racer. I'm Speed Racering over here. Easy. Oh, this one. Okay. Whew. Phew, Sierra. Oh yeah, let me catch up. There's the green eggs and ham game that Alpaca was recommending. Elmo looks like he just killed a man. And wait, is the game still going? No. Yes, I want to quit. Wow, Hall of Fame, Binka. Wow, look at that. We did it, you guys. Okay, what are you trying to say about my Elmo? Elmo looks like he just killed a man and is way too excitedly trying to get me to become his partner in crime. Do you guys know how to hide a body? I can't do the voice as well as Professor Lando. Or, sorry, the other guy. The other guy. Do you know how to hide a body? Magmo's World. I wish they get more support for 4 Great Dragons. Oh, the, like Azulongmon, Zuchaomon, those ones? Because I have the cards for them, but, like, I never really felt the need to play that deck either. Tag yourself on the purple trog. Oh, well, Lando, hello. I saw that you, what was it that you posted in the Discord? Did you place in the tournament? You got 3rd! Yo, good job. Or even bring back Lord Nightmon, but the yellow variant instead of the black-purple, since that was the OG Lord Nightmon. I kind of want to play a Lord Nightmon deck. Especially because I've been playing Cyber Sleuth. This looks like a FNAF minigame! No, it's the OG. It's the OG game. You missed the cute cutscene? Did I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should I go back? Math my weakness? Teacher, what's a number? It's something that you eat, according to the game that we just played. Watch out, when you eat 1987 numbers, purple guy will come out and jump scare you. That's practically what happened. That's practically what happened, is like, one of them just like jump scared me. They almost ate me. It's the original FNAF. The Incredible Machine! Yes, I played that one as a kid. That one was one of my favorites. I remember my dad got the CD-ROM for it as we were going through Fry's Fry's Electronics. He got it for me once, and I spent hours just like building machines. I didn't even... Did that game have like, not necessarily a story mode, but it had like a solve this puzzle type of thing? I think I spent more time like kind of sandboxing it, just like making my own contraptions, because there was just so much to do. You got 3rd, nice. May Shark, hello. We're talking about educational stuff, educational content. We just really quickly played a game that that A. Poland had recommended. What was it again? Number Munchers? Yeah, Number Munchers. I do wonder, because now technology has gotten so good, right? That like a lot of the games that I used to play on CD-ROM on like my Windows 95, 98 XP, now you could just play them on a browser. Isn't that crazy? Because like, well, one thing is I never actually played Oregon Trail, but you could play that all on browser now. Manopo. Laserlight is also a very fun one in my opinion. Let's see if I'm kind of curious if what is this, Classic Reload? No, not the ads. Actually, let's Classic Reload. Let's search. Do they have the Incredible Machine? They do. Wait, I think I actually played 2. I think I might have actually played this one. But let's check out the first one. Let's see. True, I was playing Half-Life 1 on browser not too long ago. That's insane, right? CD-ROM! Alright, Grandma, let's get you back to bed. No! I'm not that old. I'm still young and spry. If I was old, would I be able to do this? Look, watch this, Babinka. Would I be able to do this? Look. See? I rest my case. I rest my case. I'm still young and spry. How about floppy disk? Yeah, I actually did play games on floppy disk once upon a time. She rotated. No, I'm not old. I'm not. I'm not a grandma. Floppy disk, so I feel like I played a game that was something like Mother Goose. It was like Mother Goose Stories. Or it was something like Mother Goose, but like everything went wrong or something like that. Because not only did I have like the small floppy disk, I had the big floppy disk back when it was actually like floppy, you know? Because for those old women is talking, no. Look, I'll show you guys a thing or two. I'm gonna try to do this. There you go. No more Elmo. I'm gonna try to do this without references, and then maybe I'll try to do a reference. All right, kiddos. Here. So this is the floppy disk that, wait. Was the thing down here? Okay, I think I actually do need a reference. I think I actually do need a reference. This is where you write down the name of what the floppy disk was. Because there's this, and then there's like the big one. Floppy disk. It's not just a save icon. It actually originates from floppy disks. Oh no, the little like slot was in the top. I did it wrong. Okay. So it's like this. It's like this. You have this. And then there was like a metal part here. With like a little like I don't know how to say it. There we go. And then you had this whole area here to write down what the floppy disk was. Like what was on it, right? I kept my my Ty and Matt fan art from Digimon. I didn't draw it, of course. I found it on some GeoCities Angel Fire website. And then, but before this, because this is like the size of, I don't know, like, what is this? 3.5 inches. 3.5 inches. I don't know what that is in non-freedom units, but there was also a big one. So big that I'm actually, here, I'm actually gonna do this. It was big. Big. This one had a hole in the middle. And then like a little like thing here. And then a square here. And this is where you would write down what the floppy disk was. And then in comparison, the like smaller floppy disk, which wasn't even floppy, because this one was floppy. Here, this one was like way smaller. See, this is before CD-ROMs, you guys. This is before CD-ROMs. I need to be responsible and head out because tonight's a work night and I need sleep. Waking up at 7 a.m. for a 10 a.m. shift is crazy. Oh no, good night, beeplebees. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. Let me scroll up. Oh my god, you guys had so much to say about floppy disks. She rotated. An old woman is talking. Lola Binka? I'm not a Lola. A 5 1/4 inch disc. Yeah, is that how big the big ones were? Because this one was like 3.5. I remember having these. Are you gonna do the cool S? I can. You guys want me to do the cool S? Here's the technique. You gotta first do 3 lines. And then you connect them diagonally. You like that. There you go. That's a little something for you kiddos. Cringe! Ancient cringe! Peck School, hello, hello. Just look at the save icon. No, it's not a save icon. It actually originates from these. This is where you would store a whopping 1 megabyte of things. You could store at least 1 fan art in there. At least 1. You guys got getting your stickers? We were saying goodnight to beeplebees. Don't forget the indent on the right side indicating the top of the flop. Yeah, it's like this right here, right? No, BB, that's the micro flop. It was actually rigid plastic. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. So like the micro ones weren't even floppy. They were just like hard plastic. It's these big ones that were actually like, you could like wah. Like you could actually like, it would actually flop, you know? Angel Fire mentioned. 8-inch from IBM was the original floppy disk. 5.25 was the mini floppy. Oh, okay. Good night, Fortnite. I'm pretty sure the original floppies were the size of a vinyl record. No, not the ancient ruin. Because I'm looking at them like on Google right now. Oh my gosh, wait, you're right. Okay. Yeah, look at this. The smallest one is the one that I'm used to. But I did have at least, yeah, these were huge. What the heck? These are humongous. You know what? Okay, yeah. So these ones right here, I had one. I had like a it was like an MS-DOS. I don't know why I keep saying DOS. It was like an MS-DOS like fairy tale / like Mother Goose game on it, but it also came with this. It also came with this one. But it was like it was like really. I don't actually. I'm like curious. Would I be able to find it? It's definitely called like Mother Goose something or other. And it was like the graphics were really. Is it this one? Mixed Up Mother Goose? I feel like that's too good. Like the graphics on this one are too good. Same with this one. Maybe it was this one? I feel like it was a Mother Goose type game. Humongous mention. Oh, if we're talking about humongous, what about... Are you guys connoisseurs of the humongous entertainment? Ah, yeah, so the reason why I like my topic for today was talking about like educational shows and educational video games and stuff is because I feel like things are a little bit too skibbity riz nowadays. I'm gonna be talking like an old person, but I think it's also because like of the news that like PBS isn't really gonna be a thing, or I don't actually know what the news is with that. I've just been seeing the sensationalism on Twitter of like PBS is gone. It's gone forever. Is it really gone, or is it like it's in deep trouble that, or not trouble, but like it needs like donations to keep itself afloat, or like is it gone? Because either way, that's such a shame because like there's a lot of really good educational content. Not just because like I grew up on it or nothing. There's a lot of cool educational content that's coming out nowadays, like Bluey. I haven't checked out Bluey, but I hear that it's really good, right? But I don't know, like a lot of the shows that I grew up on, well, I'm thinking specifically of like Mr. Rogers and like Sesame Street. They were created with like communities in mind, and like there was a certain I don't know, there was a certain philosophy with teaching the kiddos using these shows, because they're like Sesame Street is very community oriented, especially like communities of color, right? So, and then Mr. Rogers was like, he used a lot of like gentle ways of speaking, but he would still introduce concepts that like he didn't necessarily teach like you know, how to solve an algebraic problem, but he taught like empathy, sharing, just being a good person, you know? And it's not that we don't have that nowadays, but it's becoming like, if you look at Cocomelon, the emphasis in kids entertainment nowadays is not necessarily to teach, but to just make them like I don't know, what's gonna get the most views, aka the most money, aka like, you know, they don't care as much about teaching, they care more about like, you know, getting the views and getting the money. So I don't know, it's maybe it's because I'm terminally online, but things are looking kind of bleak, and I kind of want to see what for one, maybe there's stuff that I've missed out on that's from this generation, you know, like I said, Bluey seems to be a good example of like educational, like children's entertainment that is good, right? That teaches kids to you know, certain skills. Oh no, what are you guys saying? Not the Italian brain rot. But yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to yap it up with you guys and see like, what did you guys grow up on, or what have you guys seen? Like if you guys have younger siblings, nieces, nephews, or if any of you even have cubs of your own, you know, like what's good? Like what's good from any generation that you think, you know, this incoming generation could use, right? Da, 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 da. What did I say? Then there were the crazy zip drives and jazz drives, both awesome. I'm actually not sure if I know about the zip and the jazz drives. I know how to zip a file, but I don't know what the drives are. Floppies were cool. I don't know what the issue with them, but CD-ROMs felt so fragile. Yeah, they kind of were, because like you didn't even have to break the CD-ROM. You just needed to scratch it and it would become unusable, right? Which is also why I was a big fan of UMD for the PSP, since they were just floppies of the future, but they broke easier. No. Yeah, the emphasis is on entertainment, the brain rot nursery rhymes, because young consumers fuel purchases. Pollo crocodillo. Yeah, like that is what it is. Like, especially when we're talking about Cocomelon, For example, like Cocomelon seems to be like the biggest they're like the most guilty of the crime of like focusing more on entertainment and like, ooh, kids, look at the flashy lights and like hear the jingle of the keys and stuff, instead of like, hey, we should share or like be good to each other, you know? The dude with the bluey, the whole family watches it when I visit the parents. Ooh, nice. How is it? Because like I've heard like good things. I've heard good things about Bluey, and it like tackles topics that, you know, a lot of people would argue like, oh, there's certain topics that like you shouldn't talk to kids about, right? But I feel like you know, when it comes to stuff like, for example, violence or just scary things that can happen in their lives, I feel like if it's young enough for it to happen to them, then they're old enough to know about it. They're old enough to have like a serious conversation about it. Does that make sense? You know? It's like, oh, you shouldn't talk about gun violence with kiddos. And it's like, well, you should tell them like, I guess that it's if they are old enough where they could be affected by gun violence, then I think they should know about it, right? And then I know that people on like the other side of the argument too, well, on like not the other but another side of the argument might even say like, well, that's also a good avenue to teach gun safety, right? So I don't know, that's just a random example that I came up with, because people can also come up with the same argument of like, how old should a child be when you bring up like sexual topics, right? Unfortunately, there are some sick people out there that like will do a violence to the kiddos, and I think that's one reason why people say like, oh, don't try to what's it called, don't use euphemisms when it comes to like genitalia, and because, you know, if you use euphemism, it's like if instead of saying penis and vagina, you say like, oh, the wee wee and the pee pee, you know, if God forbid, knock on wood, like something were to happen to them where someone like touched them inappropriately, like how would they be able to communicate it, right? So I don't know. It's a nuanced topic. I didn't mean for it to veer into like serious topics, you know, because we could go back to just talking about kids' entertainment, but I don't know. That's just my stance on things. I had Animax when I was a kid. My brain is cooked from the start. I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Chobits, GTO, Doraemon when I was 4. Yo, nice though. Well, I grew up on Sailor Moon as well. Sailor Moon, Yu-Gi-Oh! DBZ. I don't know, certain things about that, even if it was made for entertainment, I feel like there are things that you could still learn from that. The funny thing about Sailor Moon, especially the English dub, is that they did try to make a whole lot of what's it called, learning moments from it. There was like an end, like at the end of each episode, they would do like a Sailor Moon says, where it's like very similar to the G.I. Joe, the power is yours, but like it was Sailor Moon. Also, Nat20 Gaming, hello, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I'm honored. What an honor. Take my sub. Thank you. Special 100 megabyte disc. Ooh, cool. Kids with Wii parents are cooked though. They're gonna be growing up. Fukufuku morning. But yeah, thank you again, Nat20 Gaming. Thank you. No, but I know I'm talking about stuff like I have a problem with Cocomelon because it's just straight brain rot. Whereas there are things that are made for entertainment that still, I feel like, teach kids lessons, you know? Like they had the Sailor Moon, you know, Sailor Moon Says. DBZ, what can you learn from DBZ other than ha? Well, especially in the dub, I think the Japanese version makes more of it just is more so showing Goku as someone who likes to fight, right? But I know that the English dub, they tried to insert some things about like, they tried to make Goku as more of like a Superman character where like he's all about justice and doing the right thing. And that's not to say that Japanese Goku doesn't have a moral compass, but it seems like the main point of his, not the main point, but like a big thing about his character is that he likes fighting, right? But like I do feel like there are some places where you could learn morality and like, I don't know, like certain things from DBZ as well. And I think that's also fine to enjoy as entertainment because even that has a plot line. Like, the thing with Cocomelon is that there's no plot line, it's just shiny lights and colors. as long as you have kids following what a plot line is and a storyline, I feel like that's still like better than anything Cocomelon could eke out, right? Kids, oh yes, I read that one. It's one of those shows that kids could understand and parents empathize. Find it funny since it has hidden adult humor like Rugrats and SpongeBob back in the day. Yeah, SpongeBob is a good example, and I remember Rugrats too. Why are you up at 3 a.m. making mac and cheese, Stu? Because I've lost control of my life. We have an ad break coming up, and I know I'm still catching up on chat, but oh no, actually I think I'm caught up. Shiopi, hello, you got your sticker. And you pet the cats. You pet the cats. So let's put you guys over in the cup corner. Oh, I'm big. Why am I big? Let me fix that real quick. Am I like I'm approaching you. I've approached you. There you go. Make myself a little bigger. There you go. Y'all ever watch Word Girl as a kid? I have not, but also I'll take a look right now as we get into our ad break, and then I'll catch up on Fugubi's comment as well. But I'll see you guys in about 3 minutes. Have fun enjoying the ads. Welcome back. Hello again. Hello, hello. You know what? Let me reorient myself because I'm looking straight at my monitor, but it looks like I'm looking to the side. So give me a second. There you go. Now I'm looking directly at you. Alright, let's get back to class. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh no, why am I small now? I'm so small. Okay. There we go. You know what? I think that's gonna affect how I look in the cub corner. Is it? Yeah, I'm big again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The impending ad break. Let me catch up. A funny thing that I see and brings nostalgia is when my parents try to watch TV with the nephews and nieces by watching Looney Tunes and everyone's laughing together. Looney Tunes is funny though. Like that one definitely seems like it's definitely like it doesn't have overarching stories, right? Like it's more of like shorts, little like one-off things, but I don't know, there is like even that has a little bit more educational value than this is just like a Cocomelon hate. Like but because of, for example, with Looney Tunes you learn things about, I guess, cultural references, especially from those times. Because wasn't it like Bugs Bunny calling Elmer Fudd Nimrod? Because like isn't Nimrod actually like the name of like a biblical hunter, like a really good hunter, and he would call Elmer Fudd Nimrod out of like irony or sarcasm, like, oh, way to go, Nimrod, you know? But because of that, there was a whole generation of kids who grew up thinking that Nimrod was like a synonym for like an idiot. Or like a bad hunter, right? So there's a bit of like pop culture in that, right? So I don't know. It is funny though. Like I do like Looney Tunes. I think of like it was like the baby version where they were like kid versions of them. Impending ad break. Off topic, but I'm enjoying the Eater's Deck in Digimon. Yo, I got my butt beat by an Eater Deck. I did get my butt beat by an Eater Deck when I played locals a couple times ago. Yeah, that one, I don't know how to beat it. It's just like you just outpace it. Like, and even then that's like a big ask to try and outpace the Eater Deck. So I'm glad you're having fun though. Let's see. Hello, Shiopi. I think I said hello earlier, but hello. We're talking about educational shows and video games. Doesn't have to be from your childhood, but a lot of people are bringing up ones from when they were kiddos, and I love to see it. Smolinka. Tiny Toon Adventures, yes. Also, hello, Owen. Hello. I saw you in Big Ham's chat earlier. Yeah, Tiny Toon Adventures. I remember that one. The pink bunny and the blue bunny. Was there? Oh my god, I have like a core memory of watching, I don't know if it was like a VHS tape that my mom put on, and was it like a specific episode where they're like going to a mall? I just remember there was like escalators, and there was something about it that I don't know if it made me sad or scared, because I just like the memory is just seeing the Tiny Toon Adventures, seeing the like what is it, green Daffy Duck baby guy, and then there was an escalator in a mall, and then there was the Elmer Fudd was Elvira Fudd, right? Like it was like a girl version. See, big fan of Tom and Jerry. Yeah, Tom and Jerry was also fun. It's funny, me and Beans went to a restaurant not too long ago, and on one of the TV screens they were just playing old cartoons. And I wasn't sure if it was like an episode that was just like a collection of different chase scenes, because like I would look up from eating and it would be Coyote and Roadrunner, right, from like Looney Tunes. They were chasing each other, and then like I would go like start eating my food, and then I would look up again and it was like Foghorn Leghorn, the rooster, and I think the dog. And I was like, it's only been like 2 minutes. Like what happened to Roadrunner and Coyote, right? And then I would like go back to my food, I would look up and it would be Sylvester and Tweety. And like, what is happening? Is this just like a clip show? Is this just like clips? And then eventually the three like sets of cartoons would like converge upon each other. It was like a crossover of sorts. And then let me see. Look, if I open more than 2 Akemi Sudo, you ain't winning. It's true. It's true though. 90s Warner Brothers was so cool. Oh my gosh, like do you guys remember the Animaniacs? We're Animaniacs. Wait, is that how it went? Buster and Babs Bunny, no relation. Plucky Duck. You don't touch the button. I touch the button. Elevator go down. I think... Was that the episode? Oh my gosh, are you unlocking a memory for me, Nat20? It's only been 2 minutes. Yeah, that tends to be the runtime. Some of them are a little bit longer. Some of them are a little bit longer. Nations of the world right now? How did it go? I actually don't know the lyrics, but that's the Animaniacs one, right? Isn't that the Animaniacs one? But by now it's a little outdated, isn't it? Because it like mentions countries that don't exist anymore and countries that have yet to exist at that time period. United States coming in. Yeah, Jamaica, Peru. Two. All right, let's put it on. Let's put it on. Give me a second. What is it? Nations of the world. Okay, let's pause this. All right, guys, here we go. No, actually, I want to watch this one. High quality. Zany. Pinky and the Brainy. Those are the facts. Alright, we're learning about the nations of the world. As in the 90s. The way he rolls his R's. Guam! It used to be an American territory. Or I think it still is, I actually don't know. Now in one piece. Czechoslovakia is one that doesn't exist anymore, right? Like there's Czech and Slovakia? Kampuchea? Why did they play that musical sting? Djibouti! Sahara's gone? Wow, he even got the well, not micronations. He got like the super small ones like Liechtenstein, Monaco, Andorra. The Czech Republic. Wow, Republic. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, it's like Slovakia and the Czech Republic now, right? I miss animated emotes. Yeah, exactly. Czechoslovakia split into Czech Republic and Slovakia. Did you also notice he said both Israel and Palestine? Let's see. Germany now in one piece. Yeah, definitely dates it, right? That was the episode. So Plucky starts pushing buttons on stuff. He and his mom go to the mall. He ends up kidnapped, drives a kidnapper insane, and he turns himself in. Yeah, oh my god, I don't remember like the details of the episode. You just like summarized it, but I remember there was something about it that as a kid, I was probably like 6 or 7 when it aired. I can't tell if it like scared me or saddened me. I don't remember what it was that like. There was something about it that like I think my mom put it on again, and I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to. I was like, oh, Binka, it's time for me to watch the Tiny Toons. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. So I don't know if it was something like about that episode that like traumatized me somehow. Let's see. The middle school Italia fan in me is screaming. I mean, that is the only reason why I know, like, I somewhat know European geography. Other than, what is it? The Balkans. The Balkans I'm not too good at. There was also Tiny Toons movie about summer break. Maybe it was that one. I don't want to watch Italia. I love Italia though. What was it? I know that Aplin also mentioned this one, The Incredible Machine. I was also trying to look for Math Blaster, because this one I definitely played as a kid. I remember our teacher would bring us to the computer lab in elementary school. We had these newfangled Windows 95 box computers. They were so new for the time, and then our teacher was like, okay kids, if you guys play Math Blaster for 15 minutes, you can play Kid Pix for the next 15 minutes. So how about that? Let's do maybe not 15 minutes, but let's do a little bit of Math Blaster, and then we'll reward ourselves with not Kid Pix, but The Incredible Machine. I'm gonna head out, need to get groceries and not eat breakfast at 4 a.m. Get those groceries. Get those groceries, and thank you for stopping by, Fugubi. Thank you. Well, we'll do a little bit of math. I know, Bibing Cubs, I know you guys don't want to do math, but we have to learn. You have to learn how to count. Let me go ahead and play some music. I also just want to remember, like, how to play this. No, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. Is this the one that I played? I remember there was one with, like, you insert... Oh, the MS-DOS. You insert numbers in. Enter your name. Binka. Remind me to tell you guys how today at work, I was given the opportunity to act like a second grader, and my coworker said that I did a pretty good job. Adobe Pro, could you please move your ad out of the way? Oh, this is loud. This is, like, really loud. Ah, it's so loud! I don't know if this is the one that I played as a kiddo. Wait, yeah, it was. It was the one I played. I kind of remember this. But there was also one where there was like a machine with like times tables, I want to say. Oh, and then you shoot them. Is it not as fun without the sound effects? It's just that the sound effects was like really loud. Subject? Oh, there's another one here. Look at those 3D models, you guys. Did you see the low poly 3D models? Isn't that cool? 6, 7, trace, 7. Oh, look at these models! For the 90s? That's not too bad. Eight, 0, 8, 7. I feel like there were harder levels though. I'm missing. I'm so bad. Actually, I want to play something else. Oh, I think it's this one. Number Recycler? No. Yeah, it's this one. It's this one. How do you do this one again? Wait, let me see what you guys are saying. I just bought Math Blaster Oregon Trail 2 and Amazon Trail. Carmen Sandiego was originally an EDU game series, as far as I know. A fairly big hit. You know, I never actually played the Carmen Sandiego games. I know that Randon is a big fan of them, but I actually never played them before. Y'all ever play The Simpsons Movie Maker as a kid? Yes, I did! I totally did! I remember that because you had like little animations that you could like, you could make Homer run across the screen, and there was like nuclear reactor images and stuff like that. You had Math Blaster for 3.1, one of your first PC games! Fishbone Spotted. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Excuse me. I gasped and burped at the same time, which was a terrible combination. I was gonna ask, are you guys okay without sound effects? It was just really loud. So, let's see, how do we play this? I hate that the Adobe, where's the X on the Adobe Acrobat Pro freaking ad? I don't want it there anymore. Anyway, unless I know I shouldn't like click on. Can I make this bigger? Oh, I can. There we go. Okay. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Yeah, true. So I do that, right? Yeah, okay. So you just have to make it true. No ad block? Not on this browser. 1 plus 3... Oh no, 1 plus 0 is 1. You have to push this one down, right? Push it. There you go. Yeah, I remember this. Oh my gosh, why? I'm having that moment where, like, if you played a game from your childhood, didn't it seem like the graphics were so much better? And now that you, like, actually see it, it's like, wow, it actually wasn't. It actually wasn't. Okay, so it's an equal 9. We could do this. Let's do 2 plus 4 equals 6. And then do this. I remember you could make it harder, right? Because you could change, like, the symbols as well. Can we make this... Oh, we could do multiplication. We're big kids now. We're big kids now, you guys. Wait, how come it's not... I want multiplication. Oh, before starting a round. Oh, but I'm a big kid now. I'm a big kid now. I know my addition. I know my addition. I wonder if Day of the Tentacle counts as an EDU game. It has a whole history component, and it's one of the all-time great classics. I love Day of the Tentacle. I actually played it as an adult for the first time. Like, I played it a couple years ago. Not on stream, but I feel like it was, let's say like 2022 or something like that. Or maybe during the pandemic. I played it recently. I didn't actually grow up playing it. Because I was really bad at point-and-click games unless they were humongous entertainment. Like, I was just too small brain for it. And even when I played it in 2020, I had to look up some of the answers because I was like, I've clicked everywhere I can click and I still can't find it. That was like the problem with, what's Grim Fandango? I think Beans played Grim Fandango and we just like couldn't figure out some of the puzzles because it felt like you were just clicking around to see what you could interact with at that point. It didn't feel like we were able to use our bare brains. Old point and clicks are notoriously hard. Grim Fandango is one of the hardest. Yeah, that one was like, we had to constantly, like, we were like trying really hard to figure it out. And then we were like, okay, just this once, let's try to look up the answer. We look up the answer, we progress in the story, and then we're hit with like another puzzle where it's like, okay, I can't figure this out. So the only point and click game that I was able to play like growing up, like confidently, semi-confidently, was like the humongous entertainment game. So like Putt Putt, Freddy Fish, Pajama Sam, because you know those are made for kids. Those are made for kid brains. So, I would count Day of the Tentacle as an EDU game as well, though, just because, well, like I said, it's kind of the same thing with like shows where even if it's not explicitly like educational, it helps you with, I want to say like lateral thinking. It helps you with like kind of problem solving, right? Solving puzzles. It exercises your brain, right? So let's see, 6 plus 3, 9. Oh, this is gonna take forever to fill up this bar. I think this is how our teacher got us. He was like, oh, or she. First grade teacher was male. Second grade teacher was female. Third grade was female. Fourth grade was female, and fifth grade was male. I remember my third grade teacher very fondly because I didn't know what my ethnicity meant at the time. And I remember I was the only Filipino there at my school. And the other students would make fun of me. They would make fun of, I'm gonna trauma dump. The other students would make fun of me because I was the only Asian. And they would call me Chinese. They call me Chino, or China, I guess. And like, they didn't know what Filipinos were. And then one day, my teacher overheard one of the kids saying, oh no, she didn't overhear it. She didn't overhear it. One of the students was like, Miss Teacher, Binka's Filipina. Isn't that weird? And then my teacher like nipped it in the bud. Like immediately she was like, hey, don't talk like that's a negative. I know a lot of Filipinos, and they're they are an incredibly talented, bunch of folks. And don't treat that as a negative. Never treat anyone's ethnicity as a negative. And to this day, I still remember that. I still remember that because that was the first time I was like, being Filipino is a bad thing. And then my teacher just saying that and being like, no, Filipino's not a bad thing. So yeah, that definitely made an impact on me. But yeah, like, I do remember going to the computer lab as a kiddo, and then our teacher was like, play this until this bar gets all the way up here, then you can play Kid Pigs. Let's see, what's Cave Runner? Oh, I kind of remember this. Wait, what do I do in this one? Go this way? Do I follow the alien? 4. Oh, I think I just click, right? So 4, do I do the only one that is smaller than... Oh. Oh, no! Oh, it's, No, I still don't know if I get it. No! No, no, no! No! It is kind of hard to control, what the heck? I'm supposed to follow where the monster went, right? Like, there you go. Oh. Oh! You know what? It's kind of like those kind of viral games that you see like on ads, where like you have to use kind of like basic math to solve it. Wait, -4. What did I do? I'm on 10. Oh, I need 12, right? Do I need 12 because this is ah. Oh, I can't fall into the lasers. Interesting. Can I do this? Is it like oh, there we go. So if my number is bigger, I can go closer to these numbers. There we go. Wait! I don't understand. I don't understand. I thought it was like because I'm on 15, and then if the laser is generated between the 3 and the 5, does that mean it has to be bigger than 8? Oh no. Or does it not have to be a multiple of the 2 numbers? Right? So 22 isn't a multiple? No! I remember immigrating to the US, going into the 5th grade, they put me in ESL class because they didn't think I knew English. No! Is the end of the story that you totally rock them? That they're like, no, I know English. I learned it from Dragon Ball Z. Which, that's not a dig at anyone. I think that is legit. Like, watching TV, like, is like a legitimate way to, like, learn the language. Especially, like, if you come to a new country as a kiddo, right? I don't understand. I forgot how to play this game. Math Blaster? The titular oh, here we go. The titular Math Blaster. 1 + 5. No, I want it to be a bigger level. I'm a big kid now. There we go. 11 + 12, 23. There we go. 10 + 13, 23. 15 + 7, 22. Look at me dodge all this trash. 24. Oh no! Have they made like they've made like an updated version of this game, right? I want like a 30-year-old millennial version of this now. Similar graphics. Wait, I didn't even read the question. I'm realizing that I didn't even read the question. I actually learned English from GTA Vice City. That's just as valid though. That's just as valid. Ooh, there's diamonds now? the animation when you fall is so funny. Get all the diamonds. Get all the diamonds. I'm actually digging these like really old 3D models. I think that's actually really cool. Because you can see like the dithering and stuff on them. I want to learn how to make models like that. Oh no, I got the boot. I got the boot. I think we're done here. I think we're done here. But yeah, like, I don't know, the games like these, even if it's not like overtly like, oh, this is how you learn math, as long as it teaches some kind of skill, right? No, you know what? I want to play the one that I played. I played the Incredible Machine 2. I played 2. Let's see if it'll load. This freaking ad. It takes up so much space. Oh! Oh my gosh! He's gonna do the whoo! Sierra! It's so loud. Is he gonna do the whoo! Sierra? He did it! He did it! He was hidden by the ad, but he did it. Oh, so loud. Wait, I'm gonna put the gain down. This is like way loud. Put the volume down. There we go. Guest. How is the sound for you guys? It's like blaring in my ear, but if it's not too loud for you guys. Are you a new user? Yes, I am. Yeah, this is the one that I played. It's giving Super Mario Bros. Vibes, right? Oh my god, look at the cat. Look at the cat with the mouse. Head-to-head Professor Tim's workshop. Puzzle play. Play puzzles in order, load a new one. Guided tour. Let's do a puzzle play. Balls! Oh, and then I think start machine, main menu, control panel. If you start machine, you'll see how they all bounce. It's still loud. It's still super loud. How do I make this not as loud? Sounds and music. There we go. Yeehaw! There we go. Oh my gosh. That's like my ears, my freaking ears. Okay. Now that that's been handled, start the machine. Doing. Look, you can see how much they bounce. Because this one's made out of metal. This one's like, what is this, a tennis ball? A baseball, a metal ball, a sparkly ball, a bouncy ball, a soccer ball, a bowling ball, and a basketball. So you're supposed to knock the 8-ball off the screen. Okay. Off the screen, you say? Oh no, it needs to go on top. It needs to go on top. Okay. No, that'd be too heavy. How about another... What if we do this? Look at the ball! Look at the colorful one! It's working, it's working. Okay, how about, what if we put this down here? Nah. This one down here. This one up here. It's trapped, okay. See, this is what I needed to play more of this as a kid because I'm clearly struggling. Remove. Let's put this one down here. Oh, there you go. There you go. We did it. Phew! Sierra. Next puzzle. See, this whole thing is teaching like problem solving, right? Puzzle 2 walls and inclines. Put both bowling balls into the large column in the center. Easy. Easy peasy. Oh wait, how do I switch them? Oh, there we go. Flip. I see, I see. Okay, we do this. Extend. And then... Is this gonna be enough? I feel like this should be enough. And then we play. Look at that! Look at that! Phew! Yo, Zako, hello. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? You're playing Uma Musume? You're playing Uma Musume? What were you? Who were you running? Who were you running on the career? Hello, thank you for the raid. If you need to do any post-stream care, no worries at all. But we were yapping about educational games and shows, and now we find ourselves playing The Incredible Machine 2, which is a classic from my childhood. I want to marry a horse, but I mean, who said that? No horse babies, rats, clean up her mind. Silent Suzuka, I haven't done career. Ah. I do like Silent Suzuka. Actually, with all the horses, what I usually do is I play their story. Try Laserlight when you tire of this. Yeah, I'm down to play Laserlight actually. But let me go back to what Zako was saying. Oh yeah, so with a lot of the horses, I end up playing their story mode, and it's just a bunch of cutscenes to get to know the characters a little bit better. And it's pretty ingenious what they do, because what they do is whenever they have a new banner, they'll give you the first 4 chapters of like that horse's story, so you end up getting like attached to them. You end up knowing a little bit about their personality, and it's like, oh, I kind of like this one, maybe I'll roll for her, you know? So I played a little bit of Silent Suzuka's story, and I kind of like it because I like that her whole thing is, well, I guess no spoilers, right? No spoilers, but she has a cool reason for having the certain racing style that she does. And I kind of like that. I like that they incorporate each horse's racing style and their, like, track expertise into their personality and story. I think the creators just did a really good job of that. All I did was story today. First time opening the gacha. I only heard that there was season 1. You built her model. Nice. Her and Urara are just different ends of the autism meter. Oh, you're gonna be seeing that a lot. Like, wait till you get to Mihono Bourbon. She's an interesting one. BRB, no worries, Nat 20. No worries. Let's check out Laserlight. Apollen is recommending a game called Laserlight. Though this does make me want to play Incredible Machine 2 a little bit more. Maybe we'll do a whole stream of just Incredible Machine. Do you think this site will have it? Laser Light. Ooh, they have it. 1994. I love Haru Urara, by the way. She's slowly grown into one of my favorites out of all the Umas. Cause I started off like definitely liking Agnes Tachyon, because I love how much how much of a weirdo she is. And then Air Groove, I love her like whole Empress personality. And then Haru Urara, at first when I played her story, I was like, I don't like her. She seems kind of a little too silly for my liking, a little too childish for my liking. But the more I played her career, and like the more I saw her as like this underdog, and the more I was losing at Digimon TCG and becoming the underdog myself, I was like, you know what? I actually really like Haru Urara. She's actually like one of my favorites now. So I would say that Agnes Tachyon, Air Groove, Gold Chip, and Haru Urara are like 4 of my favorites. I don't know who else I would say. Sakura Bakushin. Relatability. Yeah. But there's a lot. Like, I've played almost every single girl's stories except for I think the latest. Whoever is on the latest banner, I haven't played her story yet, but I ended up liking Kuren-chan. I didn't think I would like Kuren-chan, but I like Kuren-chan. Silent Suzuka. Out of the like 3-star horses, the only ones that I haven't pulled for yet, or that I haven't pulled yet, are Maruzensky and Rice Shower, and the new one, whose name is escaping me right now. Getting the 4 stories generally sells me on the banners, I agree. Yeah, like I love the first 4 stories on each of the horse gals. Like, Man, it made me you know what? I'm just gonna pull up Uma Musume. I'm not gonna play right now because I do want to play Laser Light, but I just want to see. I'm just gonna go down the line and be like, which ones did I like? Oh, you know who I kind of like didn't like at first, but like ended up liking after their story? Nice Nature. Because at first it was like her whole shtick is like, oh, I'm not a main character, I'm a side character. I'm not a main character, I'm a side character. And at first I was like, okay, that's kind of it's kind of annoying. Like being self-aware about it doesn't make it any less like bearable, I guess. But then after playing a little bit more of her story and seeing like other facets of her personality, like how she's so helpful to like people of her community and stuff like that, how she likes to tell scary stories occasionally, I was like, okay, she's actually like pretty charming. I actually think she's pretty charming. Okay, let me look at the story modes that I have. Smart Falcon, that's the one that I haven't really tried pulling for yet. I have Narita Taishin, Special Week, Silent Suzuka. I got everyone except for, yeah, Maruzensky, Rice Shower, and Smart Falcon. Seiyun Sky Banner, when? You still haven't gotten Rice Shower Special Week. Yeah, is Rice Shower just like, she's so elusive, right? I like Oguri Cap after her story. Taiki Shuttle is a cute one. I like her accent. Taiki Shuttle des! Grass Wonder is another one that I like kind of underestimated because it was like, oh wow, her character is that she's a Yamato Nadeshiko, right? She's the perfect Japanese woman, even though she's American, right? At first I was like, that's kind of a tiresome trope, but what I like about the stories is that like the more you get into like chapter 2, 3, 4, it's like, oh, there's other facets to their personality. I don't know, I like that a lot. Mijiro McQueen is cute. TM Opera is another one that I like. Biwa Hayahide. I like her a lot. Because at first her personality is just like, oh, I'm very analytical and I think about races and formulas. And then but she also has like the cute side of like, my head is not big. My head is not big at all. Who else? Mihono Bourbon's cute. Mayano Top Gun's cute. Majiro Ryan? Super Creek! I love Super Creek. And then I want to play more of King Halo's story as well. I can't wait till we get season 4 for Oguri Cup. Big Oguri fan. Gotta love the bottomless bits. She is the goat of my, like, when I run miles and, like, short races, she's the goat. We're halfway through season 2. I really love Tokai Teo. I don't know if I've seen enough of Tokai to make a judgment yet. I got the Cowboy Girl and all I could think was boing. I love Taiki Shuttle. I love her accent. Taiki Shuttle des! That's amazing! Big fan of the Super Freak memes! I love Super Creek because like that's what I aspire to be, is like be that like motherly and maternal. But there are some times where like the things that she does is like kind of demeaning, like when she gives her trainer a pat on the head. It's very cute, but it's also like, man, I am a fully grown bear adult. Alright, let's take a look at Laser Light. Classic reload. Press any key. Where's the any key? Pixel Painters. Oh, once again, the sound. It's so loud. I like the the colors. Setup? It's too loud. It's so loud. Silence? There's only 2 options. There's only 2 options. There's music and silence. Suzuka. I love when Maruzensky drives me around in her car. Why are you taking the bus, bro? I'm so curious. I know nothing about Maruzensky because I haven't pulled her yet. I know nothing about her personality. Shows up in her Ferrari, drives me to school. I'm a grown man too. I would still like to fold. I still fold like an omelet. I do love the head pats though. My favorite thing from Uma Musume is I don't know if it was a cosplayer or a screen or a VA on Top Gun. Wait. Cosplayer or a screen of the VA of Top Gun. They went to the Top Gun Maverick red carpet, went up to Tom Cruise and screamed, "I am Top Gun, we are Uma Musume!" Doesn't OBS have a per window mixer? It does, and I actually like put the gain like down a lot. It's just that it's loud in my ears. Like, it's just super loud. So what I could do is I could lower my own volume and put the gain up so that you guys can still hear it, but it's a lot. Okay, let me try it. Let's put the music on. Ah! So I'm gonna put my own volume like way down. Actually, if I put my own volume down, can you guys still... I know, here. I'm gonna put the volume down to like 7 on my end. And you guys can still hear it, right? Is it like overpowering my voice at all? The music? When do you think they'll add Skibbity Riz in Fortnite dance? I know that is... Are those actual horses, right? I know about the potatoes one. The look in Tom Cruise's eyes with the what the hell is my career? A little overpowering, yes? Okay. I'm gonna put it like way down. How's this? He almost broke out of the Scientology haze. Dude, if only he would. Okay. If that's good, let's look at the instructions. General, playing the game. Laser Light is a game that challenges and teases your mind. Betting light beams to hit the target may sound easier said than done. You must plant your tools in the correct locations to score the highest points, but watch out for the obstacles. Some may have catastrophic results. Don't forget to keep an eye on the time counter. You're only given... No, not the time limit! You're only given a specific amount of time before the laser automatically fires. Very easy. The buttons are main menu and self-explanatory. Let's try it, and if I end up lost, I'll go back to this. Wait, your tools? Oh, there we go. We got mirrors. This feels very similar to Incredible Machine in a way. Splitters. Oh, cool. Triangular splitters. Wood blocks. Placing this tool in the... Wait, yeah, Isn't there something like this in Incredible Machine where you, like, try to set something on fire? Placing this tool in the path of a beam will cause the speed of the light to slow down while it is burning through it. It can be a very useful tool, especially when timing is a crucial factor. Hint, hint. Laser guns! At times, your laser gun can become obstacles. Hitting a gun with any light beam will destroy it. It will also stop the progression of the beam. Avoid hitting different colored targets. Walls, gates. All gates come with open switches. Oh, interesting. Gravity fields? This is intense. Atom bombs? There's atom bombs. Avoid these at all costs. Not only will the atom bomb destroy the beam, the explosion will clear all the tools that you've planted. You've been forewarned. Fixed tools. They have the same functions, but there's only one catch. They're fixed. They cannot be moved. You can sometimes use these to your advantage. Okay. I want to try it out. Turns out your girl has a mild to severe sun allergy. Oh no. What came first, the show or the gacha? I only ever saw part of season 1. I think the gacha, right? And then the anime was made after. Whoa, look at these graphics. I'm not being sarcastic. Like, if this is 1994, this is kind of insane. Novice. Okay. This is the gun, right? So we just have to do this. Oh, play. Oh, we're timed. Like right here, right? Wait, where'd it go? Fire? Nice! We did it! We're geniuses! We're geniuses! Really, most accurate, dear... most accurate, dear chum. Spit your ish indeed. You hit the target. Proceed. Okay, so there's a wall, so we're probably gonna have to do this one, right? This top one. Oh, there's a watermelon! Next to a watermelon! Put it here. Fire! Oh, it's too low. It's too low. Okay. You did not successfully hit the target. Okay. If I click this, will it show the trajectory? Ah, that's the thing. I needed to show the trajectory. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. Ah, so close, so close. Okay. Folks, when do y'all reckon you learned that laser is an acronym? Yeah, it is! I forgot what the actual acronym is, but it is an acronym for something, isn't it? It's like, lead-based... No, I actually don't know. I actually don't know. Replay. Maybe here? Fire! There we go. Easy. First try! Teacher Babika's laughing at my accent. No, 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 I'm not. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Oh, okay. Light amplification. Yeah, laser. They just take out the B. They just take out the B. Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Nice. Cool. Both A. Pullen and O. Orlando said it at the same time. Very cool. It's almost like an actual classroom where it's like, who knows the acronym for laser? And then it's you guys raising your hands at the same time. All right, let's play this one. Oh, there's not the... Oh, we don't have the flat one. Uh-oh. Let's do this one. Like here. And then this one. Right here. It should be good, right? Fire! Oh, no. We missed it. I imagine a buzzer like it's Jeopardy or Family Feud. That'd be such a cool bit for a stream. We get raising hand emotes. Wait, you're right. You're right. I mean, I already did one redeem yesterday or today, which, by the way, I'm pretty sure the the what's it called, the cooldown has worn off. Goose Night, I'm still lightheaded from the beach days. Get some rest, Zako. Get some rest, and once again, thank you for the raid. Oh no! How dare you? How dare you? Stop it! You're laughing that I failed at lasers? Lasers is harder than you think. Fire! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Doink. Nice. I am so smart. SMRT. Oh, there's two. There's two of them. Okay, and there's a splitter now. Okay. Splitter here? Hey! How dare you? Why would you do that? Get some rest, Sako. Get some rest. Are you enjoying it? I am, because it's like it's the trajectory of it, right? Like, it starts you off very simple, but I could see this easily escalating into something that I'm gonna struggle with. What the heck? What the hoo-ha? Fire! Ah, oh, I missed just a little bit. I only hit one of them. Replay. So this one needs to go a little bit further, like here. Fire! Nice. See, it's fun. It's fun. Don't tell me what to do, teacher. Flapjack's in charge. Oh no! We did it. Novice 5. Okay, there's a wall now, so we have to bounce it and then do a splitter. Right? And a watermelon. So we do this one. Like that. And then a splitter. Like right here, right? Let's fire. Oh, just barely off, just barely. Okay, move it like a smidge, just a smidge. Fire! We did it. We're so smart. I feel like it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before it's like, I'm stumped. I'm freaking stumped. Okay, so there's a wall here. Ooh. This might be it, Cubs. This might be the one where I'm stumped. This reminds me of Shield Sheldon stage from MMX6. I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. But yeah, I think like the mechanics of this game is definitely something that you could see in like a modern like unfortunately like pay to win game, right? Or those games that you see like in ads, right? Also, Beans just got me some soy milk. Some flavored soy milk. It's in a little juice box. I had some yesterday. So if you hear some sounds, it's the juice box. Yum yum. Okay, how do we tackle this? This is diagonal. Matthew says hi.
Hello. Am I chewing all this?
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
You are not. Okay, so this is at a diagonal, so I think we're gonna need a splitter. Right? Yeah, we, okay, I want to just try things out. I want to try things out with this one. Apple, no, strawberry. So, let's do this. This is gonna go boop, 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 like right here. So this is gonna, I want to see what happens if I just put this. I'm pretty sure I need to put more, but I want to see how it splits. It didn't even hit it. It didn't even hit it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to put something here and then the mirrors in other directions. Let's see what this looks like. Fire! No. Fire! There we go. Okay. Maybe I'll put it way down. No, it needs to align here. So, here in this square. So, 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, I want to see what happens when you just do this. Fire. Oh my god, Beans eye. Oh, Orlando is now saying hi to you. The chat's just saying hi to you.
hello, chat.
Okay, we need this to go a little bit more down. I'm really exercising the brain muscles here. And we're still a novice, too. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Maybe then a mirror to go down here. So that's there. Is this gonna work? That seems like it's too close. No. Okay. I feel dumb. I feel dumb. Because this one's definitely hitting. It's just a matter of, like, reflecting this one. Oh, wait. This one. This one. Wait, what the... How do I get rid of these? There we go. Let me see how this works. Let me see. Because this would make it go... Where's... No, it would go at like a right angle, right? It would go at a right angle. What happens if I do this? What happens if I do... Oh, wait. No. Well, I think what's tripping me up is that it's like right... It's like at an angle. I'm dumb. Let me freeze this. Ready to defrost the game. So I paused it because we have an ad break coming up. So let me put you guys in recess while I try to figure this out with my big old brain. My big bean, like, babinka brain. Now you guys play nice in the yard, okay? And play nice. I saw that, Matthew. I saw that you put all the bombs. How can you do that when Alpaca's trying to cry on the Itasha? Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. I have to admit, I did try to get a little further in the laser light game while the ad break was playing. I cheated a little bit. I think I'm onto something. I didn't solve it. I didn't solve the puzzle yet, but I think I'm onto something. The key is 2 splitters. That's right, 2 splitters. Like, watch this, watch this. Glad you like it. Yeah, you can tell how much I like it if I'm like during the ad break, just like, I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Look, see, I got 2 splitters going on here. Fire! Got 2 splitters. Wait, I did it! That was unintentional because I just wanted to show the 2 splitter setup, but I also put a mirror here because I wasn't sure if it was gonna work. Look, no, wait, I want to show you. No! Oh, let me replay! Let me replay. Quit. Look, this is what I did. This is what I did during the ad break. I put this one here, and then I put another one like up here somewhere. Wait, fire? I just want to see the trajectory again. Okay, it's a little bit off. Cause I was like, wait a minute, 2 splitters. Cause my way of thinking was this, like, if you don't have the second splitter, look what happens. It bounces like that, and I was like, oh, maybe you redirect this one towards this one, but it's too close. Cause you do have like a vertical mirror that you could use, but I feel like that might be too close to do that. We can actually try it out though. So I was like, oh, what if I redirect this one onto that one using the vertical mirror, but then it wouldn't go to this target. I'm like, wait a minute, I have a second splitter. Look, watch. I have a second splitter. So if I put that here, it splits it again. Fire. There we go, it splits it again. So this still hits that one. So now it's just like a way to split this one into that one. So that's when I put the vertical mirror. I put it like, I think I put it like here at first and it didn't quite reach. And then that's when I paused. That's when I paused. See, it doesn't quite reach. So what I might need to do is maybe make this a little bit higher. Or do this. Make it a little lower. Fire! No, it missed this time. Uh-oh. Maybe... maybe this one needs to move a little bit. See, now I can't recreate what I did. And then move this one up. Fire! There we go. There we go. But now you know what I want to test out? I want to see if I don't even need a second splitter. If I could just use this mirror over here. I'm curious now. I'm curious. 気になります. Okay, let's. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I want to see what happens. So put that here. Put that here, and see what happens. Fire! I didn't need the second splitter at all! I didn't need it at all! Okay. I have to admit, I am starting to get a little bit tired, so what I might do... Binka-sensei, am I allowed to share some bad news? Oh no, what happened? Is everything okay? I think my rule is, you know, like, not too much of the trauma dumping, but, let me know how things are. You know, I'm not always well equipped to like advise on or comfort people, but oh dang, yeah, in cases like that you can definitely tell me of the bad news. Just know that I'm not well equipped to like comfort or respond to it, but to all of the I don't even know the fan name for Rosemi, but for those who are fans of hers, I'm sorry that's happening to you. I definitely know the feeling. I was a vestie, right? A magmite. I wasn't as much a magmite as I was a vestie, but like I definitely feel the pain. And you know, hopefully this is something that is, you know, the best for Rosemi. But I definitely know that it sucks. It definitely sucks to hear that someone that you really like is going to be going into another phase in their life, right? He did, Rip Bozo! I miss him. I miss him, but on an unrelated note, check out Ren and the Orc. Maybe he'll stream again this week. Maybe even tomorrow. That's everyone I used to watch in Niji Sanji. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Who else did you watch? Did you also watch I know quite a few people have graduated since then, but they're there. They're there. I get it. It sucks. We're here for you. I used to watch Nini Kosaka and Millie. Oh, I used to watch Nina as well. Not that much, but I liked her. Pomu and Selen. Yeah. And I know lots of people will usually default to like, oh, you could just like, you know, you could watch these unrelated VTubers that happen to sound like them. Like a lot of people will say like, oh, just follow them to their like other forms, right? But I know sometimes it's just not the same. I totally get that as well. Renan is gone forever. No, he'll be back soon with milk and cigarettes. I'm off now. Good night, Binka, and awesome job on the fan game. Thank you, Alpaca. Great job on the kudo board. Yeah, good night, good night. Good night, classmates. That was actually the case for me with Kilia and Ikomori. I do kind of believe that it is a little bit different when someone goes from corpo to indie. There is a difference there, and you know, good night, Fortnite. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more, and then I might just jump right into the mosh pit. Bibinka mates, aww. We might jump into the mosh pit because I'm getting tired, and I need to use the woods. I need to use the woods, if you know what I mean. So let's see if we can figure this one out. There's no splitters this time, but let's see. Oh, actually, this one seems pretty straightforward. You just do this. This one. This one. And then this one. Right? Let's see if I get this first try. No, these aren't aligned. I just realized some of them aren't aligned. No. Okay. Replay. Like that. And then like that. First try. First try. Doop, doop, doink. Nice. That was too easy. One more. Okay, there we go. This one feels like a challenge. So, because it's at a diagonal. Okay. We split this. Thusly. Okay, wait, what happens if I just do this? I want to see how it splits first. I didn't even hit it! Okay. Replay. I want to see how it splits. Okay. So that didn't quite reach it. So let's move this one a little bit down so that it hits that one. And then we need a way to turn this beam into, like... We need it to go this way. Replay. Move it down, like here. I think that'll hit. Yeah, that hits. So... Do we have a horizontal mirror? We do! We do this. Oh, you know what I think I know what we need to do. We need to do this. We need to do this. Ain't no way. Good night, you're feeling the eeps. Thanks for stopping by, Matthew. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna be ending soon. Once this puzzle is done, we're gonna go right into the mosh pit. So thank you for stopping by. I'll see you on when am I streaming next? I think Friday. Friday. You've been sleeping earlier? That's a good thing ultimately, right? Getting the hours in, getting the sleep hours in. So I hope you have a nice restful sleep. And thanks again for stopping by. I always appreciate you. Put the mirror here. Let's see what happens. We're so close. We're so close. I like the bouncy sounds. Oh, thank you for the pet. Thank you, thank you. Here, maybe? What happens? What happens? We're so close. We're so close. Okay. Wait. Uh-oh. You might need to move this all the way down, like here, and then see what happens. Okay, okay. And then move this one kind of all the way. Oh no, it's gone. Fire! We're so smart! We're so smart! Let's go! Let's go! We made it to round 8. Good job, Babing Cubs. Good job. Look at that. Look at how smart we are. Wow, bro! Oh my gosh, she X Games or something. So smart. If I recall, this game fit on a single 3.5-inch floppy. That's pretty impressive. And like, if you played this as a kid, like I feel like this is the fast track to becoming like an engineer or something, right? Like, or at least like it develops certain like math, like not even mathematical, but stuff like angles, cause and effect. You know, this is a good example of a good educational game. So thank you, Apelin. She's on X Games. I'm thinking of I'm referencing the Vine. The like, oh my god, he X Games. I want to see if I could pull that up, and then we'll mosh. We're probably gonna wrap it up here. Vine X Games. This one. Oh my god. Oh no, it's too soft because I put the gain all the way down. Here we go. He on X Games mode. That is what he says. That's exactly what Orlando put in the chat. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. He on X Games mode. I'm on X Games. Okay, one last Vine. One last one. Barbecue sauce. The way that she just ends up on the floor. I just love the way she ends up on the floor. So there I am. And barbecue sauce on my beans. It's Wednesday, my dudes. That's us tomorrow. That's us tomorrow. Okay, let's mosh. For any lurkers, newbies, what have you, all you gotta do to mosh is just find your favorite emotes and spam it. What are we listening to today? Should we do the country one again? Wait, what is this? The country said in their language? No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it to the Yakko countries of the world one. That's gonna be our mosh for today, and then we'll raid into someone. And turn off the Spotify. Yeah, let's have it with the lyrics. No, not the ads. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, get to moshing. Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela. Venezuela! Guam. Now in One Piece. I still don't know what Kampuchea is. Because that's like modern day, what, like Cambodia, Laos, Thailand? Oh, it's Cambodia. Oh, it kind of sounds like Cambodia too. Dahomey, that's another one that's not like there anymore, right? Or it has a different name, right? Wow. Those are the facts. Boom. Nice mosh, everyone. Nice mosh. And Alpaca survived the mosh pit. Let's go. It was a short one, but that's what I wanted. So we have a couple of choices to rate into. There's Milky, there's Folk. There's also, let's see, Fleshy, Halbernock, Shindigs. I'm thinking Milky. Let's rate to Milky today. So how about this? I'll see you guys on Friday. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday for some Google Slide graphic design. I'm gonna show you guys that it's accessible. Even if you don't have fancy schmancy Adobe, you could do graphic design. I'll show you guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and raid into Milky. She's looking for a husband right this minute. Okay. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in as always. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Otsubinka! Bye-bye!